The American Express Trifecta is composed of 3 credit cards, being the Amex Gold, Amex Platinum, and Amex Blue Business Plus. With recent changes to the Amex Gold card, including an increase in that annual fee, the new fee to carry the entire trifecta is over $1,000. With that being said though, there's going to be over $2,000 worth of partner benefits and value that you can take advantage of with this trifecta. But the objective of today's video is to see how you can actually use these cards inside of the setup, what you need to know to take full advantage of it, and to see if it is worth building with that very high price tag. But let's dive right into things with the American Express Gold card, which has recently been revamped. The previous fee was $250, but now if you want to hold this card, you will need to pay $325. And this card inside of the setup is not going to change at all for its purpose. It's going to be your designated dining and grocery credit card. But taking a look at the spending categories on this credit card, you're going to be able to earn 4 times points back on your groceries and dining purchases. You can also earn 3 times points back on your flights purchased through American Express, 1 times points everywhere else, and the newest category is for 2 times points back on your prepaid hotels. If you are just holding this credit card, that hotels would be useful, but as we're going to see later on, our Platinum is going to cover us with more cash back in that category. Now there's also going to be a lot of statement credits and value with this credit card. Let's take a look at what we can get with it. So the first thing we are going to see is $120 of Uber Cash, which can be used for either Uber or Uber Eats. This is going to be distributed as $10 monthly throughout the course of the year. One of our new statement credits is going to be for $84 at Dunkin' Donuts. This is going to be broken up into $7 monthly statement credits. And another one of our new statement credits is going to be for Resy. This is going to be valued at $100, broken up into 2 semi-annual $50 statement credits. We're also going to see a $120 dining credit, which was seen previously on our old Amex card. And this is going to be broken up into $10 monthly statement credits at some select restaurants. You're also going to receive a $100 experience credit when you book through the American Express Hotel Collection. Then you're also going to have access to earn some extra cash back with the American Express exclusive offers. Now another note is that there will be some smaller details about the cards that I won't go too in depth on. Some of this may include no foreign transaction fees, some exclusive American Express offers on entertainment. They can include insurances on your travel, different protections on each card. I'd highly encourage you all to check out my individual reviews on each card to see more info on them pertaining to those extra insurances. But that's going to wrap up the big gist around your gold card. Like I said, you're going to be using this in the trifecta for those 4 times points back on your groceries and dining once you have the full setup built. Now looking at our second segment of the trifecta, and this is going to be the American Express Platinum credit card. Now the Platinum card is a luxury travel card, so it's really going to be focused on taking our travel game up a notch. That being said, there's going to be a high annual fee attached to it at $695 each year. Included with this card is going to be over $1,500 worth of benefits though that we will go over. But before we do that, let's first look at our spending categories with the credit card to see how and where you should use it. Now with the Platinum card, you can earn 5 times points back on your flights and prepaid hotels through American Express. You can also earn 1 times points everywhere else. So this card is going to be solely for travel. The only time you're going to use it is for your travel purchases. And to sum it up real fast, gold card for food, Platinum card is for travel. Now let's start talking about the statement credits that we will see with the card. And if you do carry the Platinum card or plan on getting it, one recommendation I would have is write out every single statement credit and how you plan on using it. There's a lot here, so it's easy to forget about what's involved. But first, we're going to see a $200 hotel credit each year, a $240 digital entertainment credit broken up into $20 monthly statement credits. There's a $155 credit for Walmart Plus, which will be broken up into $12.95 each month. You're going to have access to the Global Lounge Collection through American Express. Most issuers will value this at around $400 to $500. And this perk alone is a big reason that so many people pick up the card. If you are an avid traveler or have long layovers, being able to go into a lounge, kick back, and have a nicer stay instead of sitting on the traditional airport seats for hours on end, this is a huge reason to pick up the credit card. You're also going to get $200 for Uber Cash. This will be broken up into $15 each month, but then in December it will be $20. So between the Gold card and Platinum card, you're going to have $320 of combined Uber Cash coming your way each year. Whether you use it for Uber Eats or Uber is up to you, but that's a lot of money to use with Uber. The card is also going to give you a $200 airline credit. You're going to have a $100 credit for Saks Fifth Avenue, broken up into 2 semi-annual $50 statement credits. Finally, you're going to get $189 to cover your Cleared Plus membership to help you get through airport security even quicker. And on this card, we're also going to see a lot of those same insurances and a lot of other travel benefits, including some complimentary upgrades for some hotel statuses, things like that I'd highly encourage you to go check out the Amex Platinum video I have that goes over everything you should know about this credit card. But to sum it up, use this Amex Platinum card for travel. There is so much there, and this is a huge reason that people will build in this setup as opposed to other ones out there, solely because of the value you can get from the Platinum card. Now let's talk about our third and final segment of the American Express Trifecta. I mentioned earlier, this is the American Express Blue Business Plus, and good news here, there is no annual fee attached to this credit card. And I'm sure there are some of you wondering, do you need a business to get this credit card? Short answer is no, in the traditional sense of I have 30 employees reporting to me or I own a business. You don't need a business in that standard. The term business is pretty loose if you really look into it, whether it's your freelance work, side hustles, anything that you really want can kind of classify as a business. I'd recommend looking into what you can classify as a business before going out and applying for this credit card if you are worried about that. But there's tons of options to get this credit card and tons of tutorials out there. And as for how you will actually use this credit card in the Trifecta, you are able to earn 2 times points back everywhere. So essentially, if you're not spending on travel or on food, go and use this Blue Business Plus to lock up 2 times American Express points. So between the 3 cards, we're going to be able to earn 5 times points back on our travel with the American Express Platinum card for our flights and our prepaid hotels. We're going to be able to earn 4 times points back on our dining and grocery purchases with the American Express Gold card. And then we're going to be able to earn 2 times points back everywhere else we spend with our catch-all card being the Blue Business Plus. And that is a big reason I do like this setup. It's pretty simple to use. There's not a lot of overlap with the different cards, so you know which one you're supposed to be using depending on where you are. But like I said earlier, being part of American Express is a massive win. The reason for this, American Express points are valued at probably the highest or second highest out of all credit card issuers on the market. American Express also has 21 fantastic transfer partners that allow you to take your points out and get even more value for them when you do redeem for travel. Now, if I took all my points and redeemed for straight cash back, that value would be at 1 cent per point. However, if I take advantage of those transfer partners, that value can go up to around 2 cents per point on average, which is incredible. It essentially doubles all of your cash back. And looking a little bit closer at our transfer partners, 18 are going to be focused on our airline travel and 3 are going to be focused on hotels. And for our list of transfer partners, some notable ones that stick out to me include Delta, Virgin Atlantic, Emirates, Hilton Honors, Marriott Bonvoy. And if you're curious and looking what other systems have to offer, I have a video actually ranking all the credit card issuers and their transfer partners, so be sure to check that out in the description below. But back to the American Express partners, the vast majority of them are going to give you a 1-to-1 point ratio, which means if I take 1,000 Amex points, transfer them out, I will have 1,000 of the respective points. There are going to be 3 partners on this list that actually do not give us a 1-to-1 point ratio. The first one is going to be Aeromexico, which gives us a 1-to-1.6. So if I took 1,000 Amex points, I will get 1.6 thousand points with Aeromexico. Working against us is going to be JetBlue, which has a 1.25 to 1 ratio, meaning if I took 1,250 Amex points, I'd only get 1,000 JetBlue points, which is not horrible, but you definitely want to see at least 1-to-1. And finally, Hilton Honors is actually going to give us a very generous 1-to-2 point ratio. So I'm essentially doubling all my points. If I took 1,000 Amex points, I will then have 2,000 Hilton Honors points. And at the end of the day, the Amex Trifecta has a ton of value packed into it. The biggest downside I think to it is that there is a very high annual fee, over $1,000 to carry. If you're not really sold on that, be sure to check out videos I have from the Chase Trifecta, which you can build for $95 or $550. The Wells Fargo Trifecta you can build for $0 out of pocket or $95. But essentially, there are a ton of other options out there that will give you a lot of points and cash back for travel and a lot of those same perks without having to pay $1,000 to hold these cards. But if you do go with the Amex Trifecta, I don't think you can go wrong. With the new Gold card, there's a lot of value added there. The Platinum card has a ton of value in there with over $1,500 worth of value as we saw. And that Blue Business Plus is super awesome as a catch-all card to lock up 2 times points back. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on the Amex Trifecta below and how it ranks compared to other trifectas in your opinion. Also, if you guys could go hit like and subscribe, it helps me grow the channel. It just really goes a long way with helping the algorithm push my videos out to more people. I greatly appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see you in the next video.